Well, hey everybody. Y'all see me, right? This is not an April Fool's joke. It is really Tuesday, and it's my favorite day of the week because I get to come to y'all with the new episode of Tuesday Talk with Tiffany. Um, so before I get into it, I just want to make sure everybody had a good weekend. We having a good week thus far. It's the first of the month, so the bills got to be paid, but whatever, adulting. But no matter what, new month, I cannot believe it's almost mid-year. Like literally, I mean, it's April. We got May, of course, my favorite month of the year, and then we got June, my second favorite month of the year. But then we got June. I cannot believe we almost at the 6 month mark. It is crazy. Okay, this year is moving just a little bit too fast for me. But thus far, we are still here. 30 days more to get whatever you didn't get done last month, the month before. You got 30 days in this month to get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing wrong with a start over. There's nothing wrong with making a new goal. So there you go. Happy April. So let's get into it. So I saw this post over the weekend and I was like, oh, this is going to be so good to talk about. So let's dive into it. Okay. So the post read, it said, women who make more money, do they become more masculine? So episode 10 of chapter 2, women plus money, does that equal masculinity? Let's talk about it, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to talk about this in two separate subjects. I'm going to talk about it on the form of being a single mother, and then I'm going to talk about it on the form of relationships, because I'm assuming that's what it is. It didn't say if she make more money than the man. It just says if she makes more money. Okay. Now, if I'm looking at this as a single parent, and as I was a single parent, and y'all gotta excuse me, but I gotta plug up my phone, so y'all gonna see this little blue cord, or y'all gonna see the way that this happens, but this is too good for my phone to die. But anyway, so as a single parent, I was the head of my household. I did not have a husband. I did not have, a boyfriend that, lived with me or anything. So I took care of my own household. I raised my son on my own. He is now an adult. But as I was going through those moments and those motions, you do become not masculine because I was a female, but you do become this part of yourself where you are the cheerleader, the disciplinarian. You are paying the bills. You are feeding them, clothing them, doing all of these things. You don't have the help from the other side. I mean, if you get child support, you get the money, but you don't go through the day to day, end on end things when you're the absentee parent and you're there. So I never became masculine, but I had to play every role. Now, I'm not a father, I'm not a man, but I couldn't relax in my femininity at times because I had to be the head of my household. So I feel like there's a difference. There's a difference than being masculine versus me having to push my femininity aside because I got to be here for my child. I have to make sure that I'm running this household. I got to go make the decisions on where we're going to live, what we're going to do, what we're going to this. Nobody else could do that for me. So, never became masculine. And I don't equate that, with, oh, I'm a female because I get my hair done and I get my nails done. No, there's a part of me that needed that area, but I had to tuck it to the side. So, no, I don't think that there's a masculinity when it comes down to being single and being ahead of your household. But I do believe that there's roles that are considered to have to be pushed off because you can't be your full self at that time. Now, if I'm looking at it as a relationship, so I'm looking at it as this woman makes more money than her man, than her mate, than her spouse. I do not equate that a woman who makes more money than her significant other as being more masculine than him. Whatever works for y'all, as far as like if you doing 50-50, 100 and 0, 70-30, or whatever. Why these folks have all these arguments about that, I don't understand why. Because whatever works for your household works. You know what I mean? We live in 2025. We live in a crazy economy. So whatever works for you. However, I do not believe that if a woman makes more money than a man, she should, how do I want to say it, demasculate him. I don't even know if that's a word, but you get my drift. I For me, I'm gonna explain it in the way that I feel that it should be, and y'all can agree to disagree, or y'all can agree with me, or let's talk about it. So I feel this: a woman settles in the security of a man when a man is doing the things that he should be doing. If in the Bible it states that a woman is to bear children and a man is to work by the sweat of his eyebrows, then that's already in us. We come with emotions, men come with logic. Men gets their answers of their logic from the Lord. They get it from whomever. For me, it's gonna be God, it's gonna be the Lord. When he comes to make decisions for his household, she can now submit underneath him. So it never should be an area where he feels that she's above me because she makes more money than me. That man should always feel like the man, no matter what, no matter which way that goes. Maybe he went to go work. Maybe she went to school. Maybe she worked her way up. Maybe he likes what he does. That should not take away her feminine role. No woman should have to settle for becoming less feminine because she makes more money. Those decisions should be made within each other. And if she's following her husband in the way that it's supposed to go, she's trusting that he's reaching to higher heights to take them somewhere that the Lord is leading them. So I can't equate that to that. Now, can I say that I ain't never seen it? I have. I've seen where a woman was very much more dominant over the man than the man was because he didn't work. Did I think it was right? No. But is it not being said in the way that it should be? No, because he wasn't doing the things that he was supposed to do. It wasn't being done in the proper way. So my thing is, I'm not going to equate masculinity with a woman making more money. But what I will say is men need to step up and make sure that they're doing their manly duty if a woman is supposed to do hers. Let her be able to sit in her femininity and thrive in that, so that way it's not two masculine roles in the house. I want to be feminine. I want to sit with my feet up. And I'm going to let you be the man, and I'm going to let you be masculine and put your feet up. But we are doing the things that we're supposed to do together, not because society says so, not because, internet or anything says so. It's because that's the divine order. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all really think that a woman, because she makes more money, is more masculine than her mate, her husband, or even in her single life? Because having that type of mindset can be detrimental to relationships, because you can't have two males in the house and you sure don't want two females in the house neither. So pick your choosing. If you want to be feminine, get with someone that's going to bring that out of you. And the men, if you want a feminine woman, do the things that you need to do in order to make sure that she's safe to be that. Talk to me nice, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, hit my DM. Let me know what y'all think, and let's talk. Till next Tuesday, have a good week. Be your own unique self. Bye, y'all.